And we are live on time. Might be a minute early. 2.5 Guys podcast. I'm your boy Midget.
Boy, those stacks, couple seconds
So,
early.
so we can blame the women for us being late every week.
Yeah.
Oh man, what's going on though?
I'm good, man. How you, man? I'm
Man,
good,
I'm
good,
good.
man.
Good man, making it every day. Running, ripping and running between basketball, cleaning service, career, you
Mm-hmm.
name it. I'm just ripping and running, man.
Bag talk. Sound like bag talk to me.
Trying to get to it.
Okay.
Trying to. Basketball taking up making my grades grayer, around these times.
Okay.
The grades be graying when basketball season come out. But,
Hey, man, I give you props for being able to deal with them youngins, man.
every day is a struggle. Now we got a bug floating around the team.
Ugh.
So we was out of point guard Tuesday night. Was out our starting guards the second night. I mean Friday night. So hey Tiana.
Hey,
Now Tiana don't miss nothing, boy.
right. You go ahead and tell her.
Yeah, you gonna tell her.
She out tonight anyway.
Yep, she cruising it up. She probably at the bar with 2 cups in her hand, or karaoke in it. One of the two.
And probably got the Wi-Fi package and don't give a fuck.
At karaoke right now, I guarantee it. We might need to take this 2.5 Guys cruise.
It's about time.
I need to do 2.5 Guys cruise. You know what I'm saying? Set that thing up. But yeah, man, what's been going on this week, man?
Man, NBA, man. I've been watching the tournament
Yeah. I mean, I caught a few of the games. I haven't been. I see karaoke. I haven't seen two because they play when we play. So when I get home, I'm tired. Hey, Jazz.
What up, Jazz?
Hey,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Welcome back in the fold.
Thank you. Good to be back.
When you gonna start ripping and running with your show again?
I don't know. I mean,
mind.
I'm trying to figure it out. I got a lot going on.
Hey, Big Red.
Hey, Big Red.
Hey,
Sugar
Red.
Yeah, we'll stay tuned for that.
Yeah, I got some things coming up. I just, with the birth and I'm getting ready. We're in the process of moving. So, like,
I just want to say you look like you need some sleep.
honey.
Baby girl on that ass.
What?
Yes.
Every 3 hours, boy.
Yes, thank you, Tiana. Yes, honey. I mean, I try to sleep when she sleep, but
that every 3 hours, boy.
Yeah, she fucking me up. Like,
let me tell you, when my daughter was born, I was probably in the top 200 on 2K. I probably was in the top 200 in Call of Duty because that's all I did.
And then see, like, it's crazy. Like, they got me on all this medication because the preeclampsia and all that stuff I had went through during my pregnancy, and then like come to find out, like, I do have high blood pressure, so they still have me on it after the fact. Like, they got me on I want to say 9 different medications right now.
Shit.
Listen, I know that all too well. My first came from preeclampsia, and it was a shocker. I can tell you that story, but we'll tell that another time. I ain't want to hold y'all up to it.
Yeah, it's a lot. She giving me a run for my money. So,
hey, what did I tell you as soon as you called? I said, Jazz, boy, you don't run that show no more.
Damn sure don't.
Is that the first girl?
No, she's the last girl though.
She's the last of the last?
Yeah, she's the last of Mohicans. I tied them cords together. Okay?
Go ahead while y'all down there. Go ahead and tie them things up.
I sure did. They asked me
wrap them things.
Like, I remember because I was in and out. I had a C-section, which I did not plan for.
Yeah, that's
and,
what.
The nurse asked me because I was in and out. Like, my husband was like, I don't understand how you could sleep through a C-section. And yeah, I was that. Them drugs was good. I ain't gonna lie to you, they were good. So the nurse asked me. She was like, "You sure you want to tie him? You sure you don't want, lady? Go on, put your bed in."
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Well,
but let's talk about what's going on, these movies and everything else. What's going on?
Yeah. Well, we watched what was it?
Leave the World Behind.
Leave the World Behind.
I saw this trailer about a month ago. Somebody sent it to me. And I think I put in one of the groups before, and y'all just kind of brushed over it. So it's coming out. I was like, oh yeah, we watching this.
Well, you know, it comes from a book, right? There was a book first.
I did not know that.
Didn't know that.
Yes, it was a book first, and they turned it into this. And guess who produced and directed it? This was Barack and Michelle Obama's film.
MC Dope. See, that's what I was waiting for him to. That's what I was waiting for him to hear because he's about to Google it.
They trying to give us a fucking warning.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, let's dive into it because, and for the people that watched it, first of all, I thought my rating on it, because I thought it was a great movie. I really did.
I didn't like the ending.
Did not like the ending,
but the worst fucking ending. Like, you could have gave us another minute and 30 seconds, and I would have felt.
It's
better.
So many things. We'll get that. So many things unexplained. So I'm gonna go and tell y'all. Spoiler alert! If y'all haven't seen it. So just be aware. Okay, Big Red, you watch, so you can stay around. If you haven't seen it, just leave your computer, turn us on mute, and just watch our face. Because we're gonna get into this. We're gonna deep dive into this. So leave the world behind. Great cast. Julia Roberts.
Yes.
Mahalia. Mahala.
Yeah, Mahala.
The first time I seen her. Kevin Bacon.
Baby, I love him.
Kevin Bacon pops up.
And you should have known this was strange when you see him in it.
There's so many things that caught my attention. You know, now since they cloned Tyrone, I watch movies to see the little things.
Mm-hmm.
So it starts off, she wakes up one morning, she's like, oh, we're going on vacation. You know, the stress of the world getting to us. We need a break. Boom, we out of here. Gets to this Airbnb or whatever it is, and it's a beautiful home. Beautiful, beautiful. Get there, family's good, they're chilling, vacationing. They go to the beach. First major thing happens is oil tanker just cruising towards the beach. So people looking, you know, she's like, "Yeah, this off the coast."
It's an oil tanker. It's not like a wreck. It
shouldn't be that close.
Yeah,
it shouldn't even be that close in the first place. For you to see it, like that's crazy,
right?
So she's like, "It's awfully close." Hey, auntie, and so they see it. They're like, "Okay, cool." So you know, they're still doing beach things, laying out, tanning. You know, under umbrella, taking a nap, reading whatever, and they look up, and it's closer. It's even closer. So they're like,
the little girl told them.
She was
like, yo, it's getting close, and they just brushed it off.
Yeah, and so that's what she like. Yo, we need to get up and go. They go, and the first thing I noticed is when she said, the kids are just acting like this didn't happen. Like, on to the next thing. And that what shows me about our world and technology.
Hey,
like, we are so wrapped up in like, what's next? What's the next big thing that we don't even care? Like, they just saw oil tank crash to the beach,
and was more concerned with their fucking vacation,
and more concerned about electronics. They were more concerned about electronics than anything.
Right.
So they get home, they try desensitized. Yep, they're desensitized to everything. That's the first major thing that caught my attention. Like, everybody's desensitized to everything. Mm-hmm. Like the people on the submarine went down. We talked about them for a week. Boom, it's gone out the door.
But did you notice? Because they're from the city. They were from Brooklyn.
Right.
So what was funny about it? Because I'm like, city people, like, we are very desensitized when it comes to shit. Like,
yep. And
we can see some horrific stuff in front of us, and we're gonna keep on walking like it ain't nothing. Like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's how they treated that shit.
And now with social media, it's made like we can see somebody get shot online and keep on going about our day.
Keep it going.
Yeah.
That's crazy. One time they had a DVD ban for TV that you had to they jump through hoops, talk to
you had to know somebody to get that.
To get there, just see somebody, see clips. Now you can go on YouTube and see murders, robberies. Well, probably not no more.
Twitter. You go on Twitter.
Twitter and see.
You can get on Facebook now and see some porn, to be honest with you.
Oh my God. There ain't no need to pay for sites now.
It sure ain't.
The corn on Twitter. And listen, it's crazy.
I ain't gonna pay for porn.
But that's the first thing that caught my attention was this. And did y'all pay attention to the name of the boat?
Yeah, I forgot the name of it though. It was White something.
White Knight.
The White Lion.
The White Lion.
Yeah, White Lion. That's what it was, White Lion.
And I tried to look it up. I didn't really get too much back on it, but it was saying like White Lion in dreams mean like an awakening. So I was like,
yeah, that should have woke some motherfuckers up.
like an awakening, like a realization or something like that. So that's the first thing caught my attention. Because, like I said, since I watched They Clone Tyrone, I pay attention to everything.
Hey, Red, that ending messed me up too, yo.
What White Lion means is basically like it's a spiritual awakening,
right?
Like a transformation,
right.
basically. So basically, it was awakening the world and transforming everything that y'all know as norm.
Right. So then she goes to the grocery store. She sees this guy, and what caught me was he had a Dallas Cowboy hat. What is Dallas Cowboys? America's team,
right?
But he's out there, doomsday prepping, and she paid attention to that. Like, dog, he out here prepping, like something going on. Phones go down, things like that. And
I got to give her props for character development throughout the movie because she obviously started out as a Karen.
Yes.
Yeah, she was
that's what I'm getting to.
They showed her advancement.
That's what I'm getting to. And I'm going to tell you the point where they got
They're going to see they need niggas.
No, it got to a point where she realized who she was, the person she was. And I'm going to get to that. So he knocks on the door. She sees a black family. So the first thing that came out.
Well-dressed black man at that.
In a Bentley. In a Bentley.
Yeah.
So she's like, how we know this your house? Like, she went full Karen mode. Like,
right.
Like,
you done watched this man take a key and open up a secret party.
She said,
"They give you money."
So then she said, "This could be the doggone the home. What they call the maintenance guy and the maid."
Right,
because she kept on.
That's all we good for in those type of
hinting without saying it because she was like, "It doesn't even look like they own this house."
Right.
Like, it doesn't look like he would own this house.
Right.
And then he got more money than you.
But you know what it was she was appropriating, but she wanted the black culture, but she didn't want the black people. So
she loved the music.
R&B early.
She loved the music
out. And she loved a man.
The soundtrack was crazy in this movie.
She had wanted to go meet the meat.
Oh yeah,
she was getting ready to risk it all until they came to realization. Like she was like, "I'm married." Oh, okay, because she was getting ready to give it up in that little cellar.
You see, this is why I think she realized, like, yo, I've been a bad person all my life.
We might die. No, I kind of feel like the realization that we might die brought them in.
Well, his realization was my wife.
For her.
His realization, my wife ain't coming back. That's what his realization was. To me.
Right. We never saw the wife. She never answered. It was basically out there that
she was on that plane.
Hey, listen. She might not have been on that plane that crash landed in front of him, but she was on a plane.
She was on a plane.
So,
right.
And that's an open-ended thing I don't like about these.
Yo, they left a lot of open-ended stuff, but I also, something y'all didn't catch. The little girl said early in the movie, "Nobody ever listens to me."
They don't.
He did.
She said that, and then remember when she was confessing to him, she was like, "Look, I'm tired," or something along the lines of that. Like, I'm tired of not trying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I
kind of think she followed those deer.
Yes,
because along with
they were trying to tell her
along with the bike tracks, they was warning her.
Mm-hmm. I got the ending. I got the damn ending. Now that you just said that,
everybody ended up in the bunker.
Wait, hold on. No, they did not, because the key point when she said nobody listens to her, she been giving key points all movie. She gave key points about the deers. She was giving key points about just things happening around and all type of stuff. Wait, hold on. And then she got to the bunker. Wait, hold on. She got to the bunker. She even said that she was like, it's my time. It's time. I'm tired of it. Nobody listened to her then. So she went off, left them, and she found this bunker. So no, I don't think that everybody made it to that bunker. She did.
I think they made it because the reason why I say that is because the black girl and Karen were right up the block from her.
They did.
And they were going to keep looking for
her. And they just got distracted by the city and all the gunshots and shit being bombed.
Because you remember she told her brother, she was like, "Yo, let's go up here." He's like, "Nah, F that, I'm hungry."
Exactly.
Like she was already gonna go to that bunker.
Yeah, she like
the deer were trying to lead, like Big Red. The deer were trying to lead her to the bunker the whole time.
Right, just like they tried the black woman, like, "Yo, look me in my face."
Else or what?
What's up? We surrounded.
Come over here. All right, y'all stay right here.
That's what
Right.
I'm saying. But it is so many different Jews, and then
Even
like
the big buck walked up on him like,
come
Yeah,
on, now.
that deal that was buff, y'all. I'm sorry. I would have been so shitty. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
hey,
Shitty as hell.
yo, them motherfuckers be big as fuck around here.
Yeah.
Baby, that man looked like he got out of prison. I don't know what prison in Forest he was at, but he definitely did some time. He was
In
mad
prison
muscular for no
deer.
reason.
Deerville.
But you know, I think she realized she was a bad person because remember when they were at the pool and the girl was like, Ruth was like, "Hey, you gonna get in?" She's like, "Nah." You gonna get in? She was like, "Nah, just condition." She's like, "Oh, cause your hair." Like, huh?
Right. That was so.
But she realized
racist.
I think when she was in that room with him dancing, she was like, "Yo, I've been prejudiced this whole time."
I mean, but they can like black dick and still hate black people.
Exactly.
That's easy. That's easy. But I think she realized, like, yo, the realization came like the world end, and I'm really
Stuck here in some nigger's house.
right. The coincidence.
She realized what it was when they were sitting down talking, because when she was like, I like you.
I like you, yeah. But
Like,
then when
she
he
didn't give
exposed
them
the
a
truth,
chance because they under their color.
because they were black.
Right.
Right. So that was my thing. And like at first I was skeptical of him myself when they were talking about the cell phone. He left his wallet. I'm like, all right, Mahershala.
I mean, I already
Right,
listen, from the beginning, I already felt like he knew way more than he was letting on.
He did.
But
He did.
For a split second in the movie, I almost felt like he was responsible for the program that was fucking shit up.
I think he knew. I think
he had a lot of knowledge of it because
I think the circles he ran in.
His friend was telling him stuff.
I think the circles he ran in, that top 1%.
But did y'all catch how they tied things together at the end? Once the girl cut the lights on, it explained exactly everything that was going on.
Oh, the computer?
Yeah, the computer that came on, and that was prior to us seeing the city being blown up and all.
Well,
all
in case y'all didn't notice, like, this really was about the pandemic. Nobody really caught on that this was about the pandemic.
No,
the reason why I say that.
No.
But
I'm
yes,
gonna tell you what I felt like hinted on the pandemic. The computer virus that he spoke on earlier. What was it? The love bug. I kind of feel like that was hinting around the pandemic as almost like a prerequisite.
A lot of it was about the pandemic, especially if you read the book, because on top of the fact, when they kept saying, remember how Trump was talking about, the Chinese, they're in our pandemic, this is their fault. If you look in the movie, this is what Kevin Bacon was saying. That's what was on that paper. The Asians, and
then Mahershala realized, he was like, yo, I heard about this. First, they take away your transportation, and they take away your
they alienate you.
And then it's like,
you.
Okay, we're gonna turn on ourselves. So they basically, the government set you up to basically turn.
That's why he said nobody's in control, and that's what's scary, because technically nobody's in control right now. It's a rat race to procure as much resources as you can before shit hit the fan. And you blind if you don't see that.
Yep. And you gotta think, everybody ain't gonna be so willing and accepting, like, oh, let's share, like the platform. Let's share this amount of food, we all can live. That's gonna be people and that's how population control.
We're gonna believe in human nature. Well, human nature tell me that motherfuckers is gonna look out for their fucking self and their family.
But it's also, you know what? This movie was also about class and race, which is why there was a lot of racial stuff in there and social class in there. They thought, Julia Roberts thought that she was upper class when she wasn't. They wasn't upper class. It was the African American man and his daughter. And they were the upper class, and they were middle class.
And
so they had more insight to what was going on than what Julia Roberts did.
Right.
Especially when she said where she lived, and he was like, "Oh, that's affordable."
Right.
Yeah, he was like, everybody wants to live there.
That's affordable. Like, but come out here.
I'm on the 14th. No. Like the apartment they was in the 14th floor.
Right.
Come on, man.
Right. They came from Brooklyn.
That's
this man out here with a daggone mini mansion.
He was like, yo, that's affordable. Like, he said it real slick. Like, oh, that's affordable.
Right.
And mind you, that 14th floor is more than likely all his.
On top of the fact they hit on the white father who, like every like they say all the time, every white man has a fantasy of fucking an African American woman, and he wanted to fuck that little girl because he was flirting with her at the pool when they was talking.
Listen, I thought both of them was gonna fuck, like the black dude and the Karen and the young girl and the dude.
But
I definitely thought Julia Roberts was.
She was about to go full Karen mode, even when she's about to call the she forgot the phone stopped working. She's about to call the rental company.
Yep.
He's like, I don't think it's gonna need to do that because phone don't work for one. And I'm not telling y'all gotta leave. Like I'm not telling y'all gotta leave. It's just, hey, we need someplace to stay.
Hey, I own this shit. Y'all rented this shit, and
right. I give you $1,000. Shoot, if you want your refund, I give you a refund. But we gonna stay here.
Here's a stack on because he was like, yo, that's already more than half of what you paid.
Right.
I'm just renting this shit out to make some extra change.
Now look how Kevin Bacon act towards his neighbor and friend. They were friends and neighbors for years. When they went to go get that medicine. But it took the father of pleading with him, a white man, over his son.
Yep.
And giving them some money. And he still took the black man's money.
Oh yeah.
To give him that medicine.
Listen, that plea was kind of like a plea on something.
Hey yo, like I
gotta
admit, young boy pulling his teeth out was like the peak of the movie. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, is he really spitting up blood? And
I thought she was dreaming at first.
Huh? No.
You know how when people have like that dream and they wake up, they pop up. Like he was pulling them out so easily.
Well, he got bit by a tick when him and his sister was in the woods. It was on his leg.
Yep.
He did.
Yeah, he had Lyme disease.
On his ankle.
Lyme disease do that?
Yeah, Lyme disease will kill you if you untreated.
He did pull that tick out of his fucking
his ankle.
Oh wow. So that's why dude had the actual medication for him. Like me, honestly, I thought it was from the sound, like Kevin Bacon said.
It was from that tick. Because remember when him and the sister, when he followed the sister into the woods, and when they were leaving afterwards, he pulled that tick off his leg.
That shit was deep in his leg too, and like he just kept it moving.
Right. Because he thought it was just a bug. He didn't think it was
a city boy. He know no better.
Right. They not used to that lifestyle. They used to being in the city.
He ain't used to that. He ain't used to that at all, man. So, I thought this movie was, other than the ending, because
it was well written, well acted, well put together. Just that fucking ending, man.
So many open ends. Like
I think, but I think the ending, now that we're sitting here talking about it and I've been thinking about it, I think the ending was like a comfort for him, but to get back to the norm. Because Friends, white people love Friends.
Yeah.
Right? They love that show. That's a comfort show for them.
Never mind her comfort. I'm the one paying the Netflix fee every month. And I'm tired of Netflix doing this to me. Midgie, how many Netflix movies have we watched in the past 4 or 5 months that have just left us open-ended at the
Every one of them.
I'm getting tired of
every show.
It's like one of those endings to leave you with your own conclusion. You know,
only thing I don't watch movies to get my own conclusion. I watch movies to get gratification at the end for everything that we wasted our time to watch. But that's what I personally watch movies for. If I watch a 2-hour movie, somebody gotta die at the end.
Oh my God, why have I
gotta die? But here's something that I think they dropped the ball on. Remember when she was asking the little girl, your daughter like Friends? They missed an opportunity to explain how Friends was created after living single.
Hello.
How was they gonna explain that though?
Because the black girl was pro-black.
This young could have slid that in like
if you know the history of Friends and Living Single, Friends was created after Living Single, and if you look at all the episodes, if you look at all the episodes of Friends, they take a lot of episodes from Living Single and recreate them on Friends.
That's what I'm saying. Like that was a perfect opportunity to slide that dialogue in.
They could have.
She liked the show.
They didn't want, but that's the thing. They're not going to address it because it's.
They ain't gonna give us
taboo to address that.
No, that's the goat of
that's the secret.
Sitcom. That's the goat white sitcom.
That's the if you know moment.
Right.
That I think they should have. I thought when I watched it twice, and I thought that they should have slid that in. Every time I saw that part, I was like,
they did, but they didn't. It was a hint.
She should.
It was a reference to it.
She should have slid that one in.
If you caught it, if you knew it, if you know it, it's one of those. If you know what's up, then you know.
So overall, what y'all give it?
Listen, I was.
And listen, this on a Netflix scale. Like, y'all know how we got a Tubi scale? This is on a Netflix scale.
I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. I really
did. Enjoyed it. I did enjoy it.
I did too, because I watched every fucking moment of that movie. I just hated the ending, so I gotta knock some points off.
I was heavily invested.
I got to. Now I'm heavily invested in the movie, but I got to because.
And let me tell you something. It had all my great like. I'm a Kevin Bacon fan. I'm a Julia Roberts fan.
Julia Roberts. The way through. Like, listen, but before we go any further, that little girl was the funniest looking little girl ever. You couldn't tell whether she was 32 or 12.
Hold on now. Is she more funny looking than the little girl from Last of Us?
Yes. Because the girl from Last of Us kind of grow a little prettier as the season go on, you know, because it was such a long record. This little girl stayed funny looking from scene 1 to the last scene where she was watching Friends.
She was so happy to get that last episode. Boy.
Oh man, she found it. She knew how to work the controller and everything, which shocked me with these millennials. You know, they don't know nothing but the phone and the tablet.
She did look older than her damn family. I ain't even gonna front.
But y'all are right. Like, as long as y'all know us, when the Civil War come out, it's every man for himself. I might have been your contract. I might have been your neighbor. It don't matter.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. Between Norm and Nan Steiner. All right. Leave anything affiliated with me alone, because we strapped. Ain't no ha kiki with us.
That's the first thing you gotta do if something like this ever happens.
First thing you gotta do, you better already have it.
I mean, of course, you got to make sure you're good with that.
Man, look here. If you think I won't put a dog at each corner of my yard, I'm not laughing.
Oh, I know. You got man. Like, I don't watch too much Walking Dead, man.
Listen, I'm talking about full-fledged.
I don't watch too much Walking Dead.
Hey, Midget, you ever seen Commando?
Yep.
Remember the last scene at the end when he was going to get his daughter? You draw all conclusions you want.
Listen, man. I seen too much Walking Dead, man. I know how.
Right. So okay, let's get into it. What y'all give it, and are we giving it extra prop points for it being possibly our future? And coming from Michelle and Barack?
I would.
Because we got to factor that in, because both of y'all dropped it on us that this is this their first production?
From what I know.
And this is what you choose.
Daughter, I know Malia, I think she did an episode of some show.
She did an episode of the Beyonce thing we watched with the Hive.
Yeah, there you go.
That ain't this.
You talking about the Swarm?
The Swarm, yeah. But
then that was a true story too. So
a lot of those stories are true.
Right.
So what y'all giving it?
I'm gonna give it. I mean, it was perfectly executed, in my opinion, except for the ending. Other than that, it was very detailed. It kept me interested the entire movie.
It did. I gave it that.
It gave you a lot of insight to what we already went through with the pandemic, if you want to be real about it.
They should have prepared us.
I'm stuck on going either.
But the question is, have they not been preparing us and we just ain't been listening?
Y'all ain't been listening. I'm a conspiracy theorist.
So am I. But I would agree with a Red 8.5.
Okay. Big Red say 8.5.
I agree with her.
8.4 and 8.6. That's me.
I would agree with Red. I give it the same.
I gotta give it an 8, y'all. It could have easily been a 7.5. I gotta take a point away for the ending. I'm an ending based type person, so they lose a whole point with that, and they lose another point with me because you left one too many
stories
open-ended. Like, you left one too many endings untied. Like, I'm
wife. I know she ain't made it, but I need confirmation.
They was right up the block from it. And listen, that bomb that was dropped didn't look like an atomic bomb. That looked like something that could have been dropped from a plane.
Of course.
Because it didn't give maybe they didn't go as big as they could have with the effects, because it looked like they were far enough away from the city to just look and be like, okay, well, we need to get to the bunker.
We know it's possible because of Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Right. So
We
it's
know it's
like
possible. You can bomb your own cities. We know.
I thought, to be honest with you, the part that hit home for me was the phone part because, and I'm gonna say why it hit home for me when he was texting and there was no communication. I actually went through that when we had 9/11. New Yorkers, we went through that.
Right.
Like I want to say 2 or 3 hours before the first plane hit,
Mm-hmm.
all our communication went out.
So you were in New York at the time?
Yeah, I was downtown.
My dad was there, bro. They watched the damn building fall from the bridge.
We were down
blocked
there.
the bridge off and they were stuck on it because my dad worked 3 buildings down doing security from the World Trade Center. Him, and my uncle Mickey.
I could go back.
And they got the word to clear out. So by the time they live in Brooklyn, so they got to go across the bridge. They got caught on the bridge. They said they walked to a little corner store.
So they got caught in the Verrazano because that's the Verrazano that crossed.
Yeah, and they sat there and had a 6-pack and watched the building fall, bro.
Yeah, well, like I said, we was down there, and like I said, the story let me just say this: people that are from New York and live in New York, and at the time were there, we know it wasn't no plane. That shit literally blew up from the bottom.
It looked like an organized.
On top of the fact, it didn't even start that day. This was leading up to, because I want to say a week prior to that, and we was talking like on the anniversary. Sometimes I post about it, and we talk about it on my post. Like some of the people that's from there, we had a major blackout the week before that. Not a lot of people outside of New York know that, but we had a major blackout. And the gas prices spiked up. A lot of gas stations closed the fuck down. We had maybe 1 or 2 gas stations open. There were lines everywhere. I remember this distinctly because I was down at South Street Seaport when the lights went out, and Foxy Brown was in the van in front of me, in front of my car. And she got out and she was arguing with people in the street. I never forget this because this is how I knew she was a bitch. She was out there arguing with mad people in the street because the lights is out and she couldn't get to wherever she was trying to get to. So she hopped out of the van and was just like being belligerent and nasty. And like I said, we had the lights out for, I want to say a couple of days this was going on.
But you remember in the movie he said that he said he paid attention to the stocks.
Right.
Remember he was saying like, I knew something like this eventually happened because I pay attention to, the market.
Right. Yeah, and the Spanish-speaking lady too. Well, there was some significance with that.
I kind of feel like that was a representation of having the dad tighten up because he went out on his own and
thinking it was all good.
I kind of think that was what led him to actually realizing the severity of the situation that they were in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like and the language barrier and how he reacted to the situation, that he felt more guilty about going back without that lady once he got home. Like what he was more frustrated about, he was like, yo, I just literally had to leave a human being.
Right.
And how much damage could that little old lady do to you? She was out there by herself and you still chose to be selfish.
He was scared.
I feel you though, but shit, she had more fear on her face than he had on his.
Like, language, man. I don't know what you saying to me.
You might have been the first living person she had seen since the
hours, right?
Because we also saw that they was finding arms and all type of shit during the movie. But
they're playing that
plane.
I give it an 8. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna give it an 8.
To me, that was the craziest part when the plane came right in towards him, baby. Listen, let me say something. I would have been so shitty and pissy all over that bitch. It don't make no sense. Yeah. I swear to God.
Well, he picked up a watch and there was an arm attached to it,
baby.
And it looked like a rollie or something. It was a nice fucking watch. I'll tell you that.
Great watch.
Yeah.
Oh my God! But I really did enjoy. I'm gonna go 8.4.
Yeah, I'm with Red 8.5.
Like Doe said, I'm an ending person. It was too many open ended.
Like, yeah, it was like for one, the ending period, and then you not just leave one part open, you leave 2 parts open.
Right.
Possibly 3, because we never really got an accurate description on who was the culprit.
Well, it's the government.
It was the government.
Because remember, he was saying that wanted
They
to.
can kind of went over this when they was
They
at
said
the
they wanted
set.
to control population. He was like,
Right.
one place it was in Korean, one place so you didn't know who to blame.
Right.
You just blamed everybody. So you caused a war between everybody.
Gotcha.
So
Let everybody kill itself off.
everybody kill itself
But
off.
the big part was about it when he said, you know, we've made more enemies that maybe everybody teamed up against us first.
He
And
said that.
and that's the truth.
He said that.
We always sticking our nose and stuff. They ain't got nothing to do with us.
Man, why we got more military bases everywhere except here?
Listen,
We got more international bases.
how much money we sent to Israel or wherever?
Enough to pay us reparations.
Oh,
That's
that
what
we
I'm
ain't gonna
saying.
never get. Child,
That's what I'm
please.
saying.
Enough
Like,
to pay us fucking reparations.
that's what I'm
And
saying.
they don't even like us.
That's what. Listen. I am starting to believe that everywhere,
Man, look here, cuz.
everywhere, especially African American people.
Look, bro.
Of course.
I like to know my enemy, so I don't mind Trump. You feel me?
I feel like everybody, and there might be some people in our skin. I feel like there's a lot of enemies out there. Because when I saw that post about was it Samoan people and what they call black people, I'm like, yo, I thought we was cool.
No.
Man,
Dominicans, no.
I've heard that. I heard that from New Yorkers.
They can't stand us, and
I've
they
heard
don't
that
want to
from
be us. And they are us, and that's the crazy thing. And they will argue you down. They are not part of us
I heard that from New Yorkers. Like,
You don't want nothing to do with us.
at all.
That's
You
crazy.
tell them you could be on the block telling them, yo, you black, and they will, honey, they be ready to cut you. What are you talking about? I'm not black.
That's crazy, man. But I really did enjoy the movie. Like I said, I watched it twice. I watched it yesterday and today. Just to go
I was
back.
waiting on it. I was waiting on it when I saw the trailer. So I was.
Yeah, like I said, I saw it about a month ago, and then it popped back up, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm watching it."
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely on the watch list. So. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's a good movie. Let us know what you think about it.
Yeah, everybody's been talking about it on my timeline. I know.
Yo, listen, I was skeptical of the ending because it might have been on the 2.5 Guys page. Somebody was like, "Yo, I like the movie, but the ending sucked." So I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I might have came in with a prerequisite, but it kept my attention.
It definitely did.
But listen, I made the mistake of watching the Tubi movie called The Mail Lady.
It wasn't no mistake, Midgie. You keep going down to Tubi.
Man.
I ain't been on Tubi in a while. I'm trying to see a clear
first,
Tubi.
see how
I
it
ain't gonna
happened.
lie. I ain't gonna lie, Jazz. I was on Tubi last night because they
See what happened was
niggas with attitude on there.
Listen, what happened was they said Sloppy Seconds got taken off of Tubi.
It's something about that title that I don't even makes me not even want to watch it.
We watched it, Rose suggested. So
that was Rose pick.
I was laughing because they took it off, and then I was under comments, and somebody was like, "They took that out. They didn't take this Mail Lady movie off." I'm like, they caught my attention. What you mean? So I clicked on it.
I'm not watching it.
The premise of the movie, I'm going to tell you the movie. Guy, he's a wealthy black guy. His wife is like a business consultant. He's like
don't like it.
He's like this tech guy.
I hate it already.
They get a new mail lady.
It's unrealistic. I hate it.
They get a new mail lady, white male girl who does ASMR. And she
is it pretty much a remake of the Beyonce movie with the crazy white lady?
Obsessed.
Pretty much. She was in the military.
And that was hard to watch then.
Oh my God. They gave Beyonce some worst lines in history. They gave Beyonce some of the worst lines in history.
Child, her acting is terrible.
Man,
I'm sorry.
they were trying to work with what they had.
That movie.
You know the shit? She's a singer, Midgie. She's not an overall.
She did okay in Dreamgirls, but that's because she was actually that's who she is in Dreamgirls.
Listen,
I'm Beehive, but you're right.
She's a much better performer than J-Lo, but J-Lo can act better than her.
J-Lo's a better actor. She's not a singer.
let's not.
J-Lo don't sing, honey.
I'm sorry, you know, y'all Beehive get crazy when it come to boy, y'all gonna hate the next 2 years when they riding Jay-Z into the ground.
Oh,
y'all gonna hate her when you find out. All right, Jay-Z next.
Oh yeah, I've heard
You got
that.
some hot topics for me tonight?
Yeah.
Give it to me, please.
So
I know both of y'all got them too, so I want y'all to take turns,
okay.
please,
Okay.
if y'all don't mind, because I already feel like a couple of y'all, like y'all might cross up on one
We
or
probably
two.
will. We probably will.
But
So
I
let's
want this
talk
to be a
about.
jousting match.
Let's get this one out the way.
She already gonna knock one out, Mitch. You already know.
I know this one.
Let's talk about Krishan and Jaden teaming up. They are now officially friends.
Oh man.
And they went to this man's house. Well, first of all, they left him with the babies. They went out and got drunk, and then they went back to the house and tore up this man's house. Now, mind you, Jaden still lived there. The funny thing about it was Blueface mom commented, she was like, "You gotta be a cold bitch to go back to your baby daddy house with the other baby mother and have her fuck up the house, and then you be like, yo, what y'all about to do? I'm out."
Hey, the thing about it is like they didn't leave the baby with him. They left the baby with a friend. He went to the place where the baby was at and got the baby. And took him back home. They found out via social media. Prior to them showing that they was together, they found out via social media. They're like, yo, the baby. But that was when he swabbed the baby mouth. And a couple days later, he found the baby ain't even his.
Yep.
So now I know what a hurt man do.
Well, that's what he say.
That's what he say. I mean, we always gonna find out the truth, but it's not in the social media realm that we're in. It's not about the truth. It's about who dropped it first. So right now, to the general public, it looks like,
that ain't his baby.
That ain't your baby, but you just fuck Offset at the mansion in such and such on certain date at 4 a.m. Yeah, like y'all listen, y'all know I don't pay no attention to no Blueface, Krishan, or that funny ass shaped baby mama of his. I don't.
Oh, she
what shape
like
is she?
She like a little Oompa Loompa boy.
Okay. Man, that bitch look like Stewie.
Okay.
Like
a Family Guy.
She said she a bad little bitch.
Listen, we got whole dudes saying they bad bitches, so the fuck? Yeah, I said it. These motherfuckers is delusional. You throw some motherfucking eyelashes on a bitch, some eyelashes on a nigga, or whoever the fuck they want to be.
She'll come serve you some Willy Wonka.
She ain't serving me shit.
No, thank you.
Listen, I'm so sick of them, and it's all just a money play to keep them relevant.
That's why I like real.
To be honest with you, this right here solidified.
That's why I like real woman. I like natural woman, natural curves. I don't want no.
This solidified that this was. They always been in this for the money. If nobody paid attention.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
How you pop out with all of a sudden this girl knocked your tooth out?
That's not entertaining to me. To me,
it ain't.
Like I fucking hate that shit because it's the reason why we're not paying attention to the Barack Obama movie and signal that we're sending out. Shit like that is the reason why we aren't prepared and are gonna fucking perish if we're not unified, because we too busy worrying about a motherfucker who only got one hit, a baby mama who known for missing one tooth, and another baby mama who known for having one bad BBL. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Built like an egg.
She looked like Stewie, nigga.
An egg with legs.
Stewie. She's definitely Stewie.
Put some lashes on Stewie, nigga.
Especially that episode where Stewie and whatchamacallit was stuck in the bank over the weekend. That twins.
I hate these motherfuckers, yo. I don't give a fuck about them later. Boy, I hate y'all.
What you got? What you got?
Melissa Ford and versus Cameron. JBB versus It Is What It Is.
Okay.
Melissa Ford.
Now we talking.
Cam and Mace made a claim. You know, telling old stories. You know, old war stories. How they
was teenagers and went to a whorehouse. Melissa Ford reaching the next episode on Joe Budden boring ass podcast. and she reaches and Joe Budden
when he talking about shit, he talking about Melissa Ford, but go ahead.
Yeah, Melissa Ford said
old whore herself.
Melissa Ford, I said it,
old whore herself.
She said that's a risky conversation to have with what's going on with Puffy right now, because there could have possibly been some underage women in that horse, not thinking that Camden was 15, 16 when they were talking about the story that they were referring to, right?
Right.
The problem I got with Joe Buttons is you have absolute control over everything that gets released. And you could have easily, like, although y'all checked her, you can't check her for the person she's disrespecting and quite possibly
will she sleep?
Especially Cam's supposed to be your boy.
Well, Cam checked her because they was at an event and she jumped in a picture with him and she tried to like be all buddy. He would tell her don't touch her.
That was an old pic. He just showing that he been like that with her. That was an old pic. That was from years ago, but he just letting us know what happened that night. So when the pictures, that was actually him jumping in front of shit. You feel me? So
I know all I know is Melissa.
The problem I got, my bad, man.
Melissa Ford drive a Honda Accord. That's the only thing I know about her. The game line.
She's a video vixen.
Oh, she's an old video vixen whore herself.
I remember her. I remember that.
Right.
Because everybody didn't hit Melissa Ford back in the day.
What I don't like about this is how Joe Budden jumped out the roof like, yo, I'm going to stand with her, whoop, they whoop, blah, blah, blah. When you're the motherfucker that's in control of all this shit. And Cam and Mesa beat you up at the end of the day, boy.
Listen, man.
You can't get mad at that man for correcting Melissa Ford for saying the wrong shit.
Well, y'all know how Joe Buttons is. He's a bitch. I don't understand why y'all even take Joe seriously.
Nah, I stopped watching. Ever since Rory and Mal left, I stopped watching shit.
Right. That they told you what was up there with him.
If like you could do your friends out everybody, Queens Flip. He was like, yo, man, all y'all washed up. I promise you, I pay stat.
Let's
more
go back. Tahiri told y'all what was up with him back then. And y'all didn't listen.
Yeah.
Y'all tried to make it like she was just
reality TV before it was popular.
Crazy, yo.
Yeah, because he was recording his own interactions. Like, why?
Me personally, I hope Cam them win because Joe Budden jumped out the window with how he defended Melissa Ford. He on some like, well, how y'all talking about? Oh, well, she's Melissa Ford. I didn't see y'all under bum bitches pictures on IG.
Yo, your baby mom's is a bum bitch. Okay, I said it. Sin Santana's a bum bitch. She's a bum bitch. Come on now, you out here talking about you. So he kills me because he be out here talking this like you like that in the streets, my man. They caught you in the streets running.
What was the girl he had before her? The one with the teeth?
After her.
Tahiri. It was Tahiri.
There was another girl in between, a little young girl.
Oh, I know you're talking about. I don't really know.
With a list or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh
God. Joe done been with so many women, so I mean, it's hard.
I mean, Joe's a known industry whore now. Like
he sure is.
He like if they bad and red, he caught them before anybody else. Him and D-Ray Davis. Him and D-Ray Davis known for catching them early.
What you got, Jazz?
I'm weak not to do D-Ray.
Hey, I'm going for Cam and Mace.
I mean, I'm Cam Mace all day anyway, but
yeah. So your favorite girl, and when she irritates my soul, Jada.
What she did now?
Honey, here she go. Because that book flopped.
Pure flop.
Here she go talking about the slap wit that took place between Will and
brought back the romance.
Brought back the romance and saved their marriage.
Shut your ass up. You done heard whispers of them papers Will drawn up.
Okay, and you see that there's women out here that actually want him. So now you talking about it brought back their marriage. Honey, that took place a little while ago, that slap. And he was out here dragging this man for filth.
I can't stand her, man.
At all.
She's the worst. I'm so sick of that bald-headed alopecia bitch. I'm so tired of her. Fuck alopecia. Fuck her. I'm so tired of her, yo.
Hey, man, Tupac had alopecia, man. What you talking about?
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. Tupac had a bullet in his head, not no fucking alopecia.
Oh, we know that, but she tried to tell you otherwise. She tried to tell you otherwise.
Well, we need to get on her because I went down a rabbit hole about her.
Oh, Jada?
Yeah. She been liking them young, and she's the reason why one of my idols, Chris Kelly, from Chris Cross, Jump is dead, because she was the one that introduced him to drugs, and she been fucking that little boy since he was 15 years old.
Honey.
Really?
Hold on,
brother,
I gotta
listen.
Hey, hold on, I gotta clap, Midgie, for my boy right here, cause baby, you know how long I've
been
down
that rabbit hole.
Honey, Court, I taught you well, my boy. I taught you well, baby.
Really? You,
honey. He's not lying. Those are facts.
Yeah, brother. And listen, well known, like Jermaine Dupri mama even speak on the situation. Not just the boy mama, Jermaine Dupri mama. His mama. Bro, that rabbit hole go deep, boy, because like to the point where his mom knew he was going to die young.
Yup.
Because listen, it's been noted that numerous stars have said
just somewhere too.
So listen, during the small stage to where Jada Pinkett was selling drugs, she was selling it to all the underage people in the industry. And she's responsible for more than one death.
Yep.
This bitch been a heathen. She been a Jezebel. She been an angel of destruction. She just happened to bump into Will Smith, and here we are, 20 years later. Life. Shit. Cocaine. She introduced me to cocaine, to my knowledge. And other various drugs like ecstasy. What she would make him pop before she make him fuck her.
Yep. And like I said, if you go down the rabbit hole with Jermaine Dupri, it'll lead you somewhere too.
I don't know how to follow that one up.
That's been a long time. Let me tell you something. Long time.
Hey, I hate to say, but Jaguar Wright say Jay-Z worse than Puffy. It's just that he's smarter and less reckless than Puffy. And I hope that ain't the truth.
Yeah, I hope.
Let me tell you something about Jaguar. Y'all gonna stop deeming this woman as crazy. And hold on. And y'all gonna stop deeming my man Orlando as crazy. Orlando been telling y'all stuff for a long time, and y'all keep trying to act like that man crazy, and he not.
He is crazy. He got a crazy way of delivering it. He is crazy.
He doing it.
No job about Puffy way a long time ago.
Yeah, he said Puffy gave him the boom smash, or whatever it was. He did say Puffy gave him the smoosh smash.
Yeah, he said he gave him the smush.
He doing it in a comedic way, so people can't take him serious, but he's trying to tell you without telling you. Oh. Hey man, that industry scares me, man.
It should get deep, brother.
Wait, did y'all hear about Tamar though? And she got her man back. So during her concert, so for those who she was dating a white guy, and he broke up with her for whatever reason. I guess it was some stuff with her, and then he took Tommy. From not Real Housewives, from
find out the
Love and Hip Hop.
Green on the other side,
right? He took Tommy from Love and Hip Hop.
So he went back to the older bitch because he realized
he went back to Tamar. But Tamar during her concert gonna say, "Yeah, I went and got my man back. So what? My man took a crackhead just because he took a crackhead to a basketball game. I mean, what that mean? I can't do this and that."
So you don't think Tommy Lee smoked a little cocaine?
Oh no, I never said that. Never said that.
So listen,
and that's my girl. I love Tommy.
See, here's something that a lot of people don't factor in. A lot of these artists and entertainers that we think are crackheads or cokeheads. No, me and Midgie is from the boom capital of the world. These folks smoke weed, but they smoke it laced with cocaine.
Yeah, it's called Woolies.
We call it Mackie where we from, Machiavelli, Illuminati.
Woolies. They be hitting.
No.
It don't even just be cocaine. It be a little bit of crack in it too.
Woolies, where we from, is the cigarettes laced with the cocaine. That's a Woolie.
Oh no, where I'm from, Woolies is coke or crack in your weed. That's a Woolie.
Yeah, well, a lot of these folks is on that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got to factor that shit in.
Well, something like
nowadays they push the junkie on us to keep us from thinking how the black man was thinking in this fucking movie we watched. Let's bring this shit 360. This shit that we talk about right now is why I'm only semi-prepared, and I don't know how prepared y'all is, but
I gotta find me a place out in the country. I gotta find me a cabin.
with a bunker.
Or a bunker. I'm telling you, I need to go buy some non-perishable.
Yo, so you know Kodak Black was hit with a bunch of charges. He pleaded guilty.
I'm happy that happened to him. He needed it to happen.
He needed it.
I'll be clean.
And I'm a Kodak Black fan. I am.
I'm a big Yak fan.
Yeah.
And I've been disappointed with all the music that he's been dropping since the meth has taken over his life. Now it seemed like he's dealing with a combination of meth and cocaine.
His team is not doing what they're supposed to do.
Because they on it too.
Yeah.
The only person he listened to is that lawyer, and that lawyer's not around you 24/7.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure it's only so much of that shit he can take.
Yeah.
You know, and you're not making him any money anymore. He already pulled in a major tie to get you out of jail from his Trump connection, and you haven't returned on interest, and you have not been a return on investment.
Right.
Because you are an investment to him. Yeah, you do feel like he's your dad and da. But to that lawyer, it's like, yo.
Can we talk about this though? Because I'm not really a part of the Barbs, but I am a Nicki fan.
Mm-hmm.
This album, this Pink Friday 2,
it's tough from what I hear.
Let me tell you something. That album, Nicki,
I've heard it's good.
But she ain't get no push from the machine.
She ate. That album is fire.
But
I don't care what nobody say.
Too old. Now it's too many young bitches in the industry.
I don't know, because that Uzi joint, hold on, because that Uzi joint she got with little Uzi Baby. Then she got a single up there with Tasha. That whole, I ain't heard a bad song yet.
I've heard it was tough, but they not gonna push it.
Nah.
Then I don't know what's in the top 5 right now.
If it ain't gonna be about hoochie daddies and
listen, she did not get a push. She's getting a push from off her pure talent right now, from the name that she's gained and the talent. Like, oh shit, she actually rapping, she actually spins some shit. But in the same reflection, she's got a lot of bad social media images out about her right now.
Yeah, she do. She do.
And that shit plays into whether these entities want to give you the full push or just a semi push. Wayne isn't backing you no more. I haven't seen y'all collaborate. Drake isn't backing you anymore. I haven't seen y'all collaborate. I mean, it's like,
right,
baby, but that album's fire. I don't care. That album is fire.
Hey, listen. Jazz.
It brought me back to her as a fan because I had stopped liking her for a while.
But Jazz, the same way you can say that, I know 3 female artists with no features that don't talk about that bullshit that have dropped way more solid projects than this.
Of course, but
within the past year,
I'm not going to take away her accolade for this album either.
Rhapsody, my favorite female rapper.
She ain't gonna get no push. She's one of them.
Rhapsody, my favorite female.
Shay Noir, Rhapsody, Shay Noir.
Oh yeah, of course, Rhapsody. She's from here.
She's from here.
She's from here.
Yeah,
she's from the Kinston area. Kinston.
Yeah, no, she's not from Kinston.
Okay.
Mm-mm. She's not a Kinston girl. Okay. She's it's one of these small towns here, but she's
I give her props though, but they ain't gonna give her no push like that, and like that's fucked up because I feel like honestly she's earned it.
Yeah,
she's made a lot of people a lot of money,
but she's also made a lot of enemies in the industry. She's made a lot of enemies.
It comes down to likability. Like as much
she has not been very well to work with.
As much as I don't listen to Glorilla, I like her because she's funny.
I like Glorilla.
Yeah, I love Glorilla.
Out of all these young girls, I like her. She actually has a talent to actually fucking rap.
Yeah.
It's something about her tone and her approach to her music. It's like I know I'm not the most gorgeous or thickest in the world.
Speaking of which, she just got some implants the other day.
Where at?
Yeah, she went live and talked about she got her breast done.
That's cool, but she ain't, at least she ain't walking around here looking like an ant.
Yeah, it's a natural look. Like it doesn't look like she had surgery.
And she also said like well over a year ago that she was thinking about doing it, but she didn't want to overdo it. I do remember that. She was like, I do want a little something, but I don't want to like overdo it. I want to look natural. And she's way more relatable than the city girls or like.
Well, the city girls are done. I'm sorry, they're done. That album was terrible.
What's her name? Country Red.
Who?
Sexy Red.
Sexy Red.
Listen, as much as you hate her, and I'm gonna just keep it a buck though.
Don't do that, Jazz. Don't do that.
No, I am. Hold on, because the girl is all over the place. You can't deny it.
That don't make it right.
They love her. They love her.
I don't know.
But
you got a group of people that love Satan.
Hold on. Regardless of your personal opinion, that girl has been trending since she been out. They love her.
Because they are promoting that bullshit.
I agree, but I'm just telling you.
I Hate My Baby Daddy is her new single, Jazz.
What?
The Boondocks told us about this shit 7 years ago.
That's what they like.
But just because they like it don't mean that we gotta like it.
No, I'm not saying that's not what I said. What I said is she's a contender right now because that is what is being promoted.
For what, Jazz?
Honey, whether you notice it or not, she's everywhere.
That don't make you right. That don't make you talented.
I didn't say that. See, you putting words in my mouth. I didn't say that.
Not, but damn, Jazz. Shit.
I didn't say that at all. I'm just telling you that's what's likable right now.
I can't do it.
I hate the fucking direction that society is going, man. Like, yo.
That's why
if you like Sexy Red, after this bomb drop and they cut off communications, if I say ski yeet and you say ski yeet, I'm shooting you. You gonna think I'm doing a call.
Dang, boy, Daryl Dixon out here.
On my property, and if I go ski yeet,
yeah, she was just a few minutes ago.
And you go, hey, Midgie, and you go ski yeet, I'm shooting.
If you wake her up, I'm gonna be upset.
That's disgusting.
Huh? I didn't put that on 3.
No, we shouldn't be listening to her at all.
At all, man.
I got
we shouldn't have, but
her or Suki. Her or Suki.
I think Suki.
You know what? I ain't gonna front. I don't like Suki music, but I do like Suki because Suki is very funny. That girl is funny. I'm sorry, and I like her on Baddies. I do. And the reason why I like Suki, hold on, wait, I'm gonna tell you why I like Suki. Because if you listen to Suki she does promote about a lot of Black female and positive trying to reunite us. She do that. She does a lot of stuff for Black women. That's what I like about her.
You ain't trying to hear it.
He don't gotta hear, but that's what she do. She feeding her kids right now off of an image, but besides her image, I like what she does. Just like Beyonce, I don't like Beyonce, but Beyonce do a lot of stuff.
How many kids
for our
is
culture.
She ruining to feed her kids?
Huh?
How many people's children is she ruining to feed her kids?
But that can be said about rappers too. Why do y'all just get on the females? That can be said about rappers too. Rappers been doing this since. Hold on, no, because we're not gonna do that. Rappers been doing this since rap been out. Rappers been out here portraying a lifestyle that they were living and not living.
The rappers too. You talking to a nigga that get it to rappers too. So think about it. This me. This your brother.
Let's not act like this is new.
This your brother.
I know that, but this has been going on. This ain't new.
True.
Who holds the power in the industry right now, Jazz?
White
Men
people.
and women.
White people. If you want to be real, white people.
Let me refuse. Let me rephrase that. Who holds the influence in hip hop right now, Jazz?
Oh, women, of course.
Okay, there we go. With influence, it takes what to come with it? Power, right?
Uh-huh.
So that being said, we gotta not accept the bullshit that they feed us just because they feeding it to us.
I didn't say we have to accept it, but this has been what I'm saying to you. This ain't a new recipe. This recipe been going on and
it's way more deadly now because our women are more important than our men.
Are we?
Yes, and y'all don't get it.
Are we? Because for a long time now,
y'all. I'm telling you, like, no, we're not even about to go into that, but I'm just letting you know it's way more deadly right now.
I mean, I agree to a degree, but don't try to make it seem like
just
now we're all important. We've been
important. Listen, that's just because you don't want to, because women will never agree.
No, we're not going to do that either, though. Don't say that I don't want, no.
I'm not saying you. I'm not phrasing you. I'm speaking in general.
Oh, okay.
Just like you told me Friday night, don't take it personal because I'm not
Okay,
talking
because you know sometimes you'll steer that towards just me. But go
I'm
ahead.
not talking about you. I'm speaking for women in general. Women tend to think of things on a way more emotional level.
I agree.
Men think on things on a more logical level. And I've thought about what's going on right now. And yes, it was very deadly when they were weaponizing men to do it. But that ended us in prison, which led to the single woman raising a lot of our young men and women that are out here right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's now even more deadly because they're targeting y'all directly.
Yeah.
That means we have already
see
been neutralized. That means
Right.
we don't matter in the grand scheme of things right now. Right now, they've already broke through the defense of men,
Oh,
and
it's
now
a
they're
wrap.
targeting y'all, and that's way more deadly, Chaz. Y'all
Because
are
now, because now, if I can talk about smoking on somebody that was killed, and I know who killed him, like shoot, it's nothing. We're far gone. Like I don't
Yeah.
know what the solution is to save us, but for the men, like,
I'm on some Umar shit. I hate to say it.
Ugh.
Some of y'all
I
gotta
doubt-
go. For us to get right, some of y'all gotta
man,
go because y'all already corrupted the
hey,
solution.
listen, man. Hey,
I
I,
wish you wouldn't
I,
have said
I
his
ain't want to
name.
be. I gotta say that. But some people might have to go, brother.
Yo, we can
Some
sit
of these
here and
dudes,
like tiptoe around like, yo,
some of these dudes
everybody
out
don't need to go with you.
No, but you know what's
everybody
crazy
can't go.
about it? The ones that sit here, hold on, the ones that sit
All
here and
skin
agree
folk
about
ain't
it, they be the
kinfolk.
main ones following in suit of what they pushing, which is
Oh,
crazy
yeah.
to me.
I'm the ones who
Say it
can't
again.
go.
I missed it. I'm sorry.
Oh, I said the main ones that sit here and agree with, you know, what's going on. They be the, well, agree with what we're saying, be the main ones sitting here following suit of what they're pushing in the first place. Like, for
Yeah.
example, okay, City Girls is a promoting and Sexy Red, they're all promoting about sex, robbing niggas, taking niggas for what they got, whatever. But we had these women out here sitting up here like, oh yeah, y'all right, you know, y'all whoopty woo, whatever. What
But
y'all
that's
talking
not
about
me.
is I'm
They
not
get to say,
I'm not
no,
saying
no,
you,
no,
I'm
no.
talking
I'm
about
not
the
saying that
women.
they get to say that, yeah, whoop there, woo, the woo doing this, but that ain't me.
Right, but it do be you, because if your ass is out here sitting up here promoting, you showing your ass, that's part of it. You're sexualizing, weaponizing yourself
Hey,
out here.
hey, the good women stand too close to the whores sometimes. We can't tell the difference. I hate to say it. It's a lot of good women. It's a lot of great women out here. But
Of
y'all
course.
stand too close to the promiscuous women, and y'all have a lot of the same opinions and feelings.
Why is it that we are black women why y'all always turning y'all asses to the camera? Y'all don't got nothing else to
I
provide
don't
but your
turn my
ass.
ass to the camera.
Not you, though.
I'm not talking about to the
Oh,
women, to our black women. Y'all so
I'm about to say
quick
what the
to
fuck.
turn y'all ass to the camera. Is that all y'all got to offer?
Hey, listen.
That's what.
They have made ass more important than face right now.
Who?
That's been a long time.
Social media, social presence, just
It's,
the timing of what we have going
Baby,
on.
who
Like,
can't show
listen,
your face? That means your face ain't
yes,
hitting on none of the pavement.
listen. I'm gonna tell you some funny shit. And I wanted to share this on my Facebook platform, but I'm way too popular to do it, and I'll get a lot of I don't want no blowback from it.
Give it
I
to me,
know
I'll do
women that have gone and got BBLs, but when they smile, they got to do like this.
Or first of all, I'm totally like whatever you want to do with your body, that's on you. I don't, you know, some mothers get it because they feel like
Because
they
they
need
made
it
ass more
for
important than
themselves.
actual beauty.
Well, I'm not gonna say that because there's some women that actually do it for themselves. They want to feel more secure with themselves, but
Nah, they want to compete. Y'all the most
not necessarily like some of the
y'all the most
mothers.
competitive creature on the planet, Jazz.
Wait, hold on. Some of the mothers, I will say this because I've had this talk with some mothers that had a mommy makeover.
Mhm.
And sometimes they feel like after kids, they just want their body back what before kids. And if they're not doing it for anybody, some of these women are married, some of these women are in long-term relationships, and they actually do it for themselves. Their husbands be against it.
Because men don't care about that shit. And like, do y'all actually put in the work to naturally get it back, or do they take the lazy route?
Some do though, and sometimes it is hard to get that back.
Me, I ain't gonna lie, Jazz. As a real man, I'm gonna let all y'all women know right now. Motherfucker like me, I don't mind that motherfucking role.
I mean,
I don't mind the motherfucking,
and that's great, but it is hard. As speaking coming from a mother, it is hard to get that all.
Whether it's my babies or not, cause I ain't got no kids, but you know, I deal with a lot of mothers. As a real man, girl, let that thing go.
I'm right. But like I said, coming from a mother's perspective, sometimes it is hard to get that back, whether you try to do it in a natural way or not. Yeah. It is hard.
Do y'all know how sexy y'all look working out, whether you got it back or not? Once y'all understand that shit,
that ties into self-love. You have to have self-love for yourself.
We not in control of that, y'all. We love y'all to death, but we can't be in control of your self-love. Same way y'all can't be in control of ours. But from a black man to a black woman, I want y'all to know we love y'all, and we love y'all from head to motherfucking toe. And a lot of the shit that y'all do be as well as men.
Oh,
as well as men too. It be a lot of what's the word? What's bullshit. The exact word? No, what is it?
Self-care?
No. Self-sabotage.
Oh. All right.
I don't know how we got here, but we here. I know we 11 minutes over. Midget been asleep the past 15 minutes. So
I was listening.
Well, Midget, what's your opinion on it? We didn't get his opinion.
Midget mad. Midget ain't got no opinion on none of this shit. There.
Why? He definitely does. He got a wife. I'm married, and I have an opinion. I'm sure he got an opinion.
I love everybody.
Well, let's put it like this: if your wife wanted to do a mommy makeover, would you be for it or against it?
I'm against it because I seen people not make it from those surgeries. Mm-hmm. I've seen, like, unfortunately, DC Young Fly baby mama. I've seen the Kanye mothers. I've seen, so many stories of, countless going to get this.
So what if they came up with 100% safe situation?
I've never seen 100% anything.
Right, especially not with open surgery.
I've never seen 100% anything.
Hey, you get no arguments with me, brother. You win.
Right.
Hey, see, that's a Hemingway nigga. They know how to get you up off.
Yeah, man, I ain't never seen it, so I can't. Nah, brother. Brother. Last but not least, though, somebody finally put hands on Charleston White.
Yes, I was just getting.
I finally stopped.
Long overdue, well deserved. I personally don't like the fact that it was some fuck niggas that got on him because like they about to, some guys in the crowd he tried to flex on. Give me one second.
I mean, I saw the clip. If y'all didn't know,
you can bring her here.
They finally got hands on Charleston White.
And it was well deserved.
Yeah, I don't know where to talk. I mean, I guess if you're not funny or you wasn't funny that night, it's gonna happen as a comedian.
Well, he was talking shit during the segment, and that's basically what happened.
Yeah, so I mean, he said y'all can boo me. I got my back in, and that ain't the way to approach it.
He was up there talking about something. Well, y'all paid to see me, and this and that. Then he picked up a plant and threw it. Yeah. He was basically heckling with a guy, and then he picked up a plant and threw it, attempted, and then he threw the mic at the dude, and the dude was trying to get up there to beat him, but another guy beat him to it, and then
guy with the Aaron Donald sack.
Yes.
So came through the Warren Sapp, came and tackled dude like, hey, that dude must have been offensive lineman. I mean, defensive lineman in his day, boy.
Let me tell you something. I don't like Charleston White. I don't.
Hey, man, I appreciate you,
my reasons. Charleston White actually came here to Greenville. I don't even want to give this guy no shine at all with his name.
Why not?
But at all. But this guy that sells shirts here in Greenville, he actually bought him here for it's not. I wouldn't say he had a podcast, or I'm not really sure what his platform is but he brought him here. He did a I guess, an interview with him or whatever was the case, but he's a jerk. His a lot of his views. Justin White needed his ass beat. Point blank.
Hey, you get the karma you sent out, but
right.
I mean, it's
appreciate you.
Thanks.
I like a lot of what he say.
I can't get with him.
I mean,
some of the stuff he say is good.
See, women get caught up in.
That's not you. You already know why.
I'm not speaking on you, but he said a lot of so much disrespectful shit to where it's easy to box in men. But if you look at the broad spectrum of things, he's absolutely accurate when he really get genuine and explain to you why he does it, why he do it, how he do it. Because for years he spoke eloquently. For years he did things the right way. And he could get no support from nobody but the white man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, mama.
Baby.
Hey, baby. Hey,
baby smell.
But I'm telling you, but I don't like what he does, and I don't like how he do it, but a lot of shit that he does say is extremely honest and accurate.
Like, I tried to give him a chance, even though despite why I don't care for him. I listened to his podcast, a few episodes, and it's crazy because like you said, there's some things like I'm like, okay, I agree with your point, but
too far.
Yes, he goes too far on a lot of stuff, and I'm just like, bro, there gotta be a different way.
Yeah, sometimes he jump out the window for no reason, like with Deion Sanders.
Yeah, but he got to do that to keep his. I mean, like at this point, I'm disappointed in him because I could tell that he's still genuine with his message, but a lot of his antics are just to keep the money well going.
Yeah, right.
So like I'm not a Charleston White advocate, fan, or anything, but I am adult.
I'm gonna give you this. He's trying to do the Kevin Samuels thing, and it's not working for him.
Now Kevin Samuels actually had.
Kevin Samuels had a certain tact and cool to him that Charleston White don't.
But that's what I'm saying. He's trying to kind of go that route, but it's not working in his favor. You cannot be out here pushing negativity and being nasty and all of this. At least with Kevin Samuels, his delivery was off. His delivery was completely off. But what Kevin Samuels was saying was truth.
I don't feel like his delivery was wrong.
And some aspects of it. Now, with some people, the delivery was spot on.
Sometimes they push him to that delivery.
Yeah, like he never. The only time I ever seen him jump on somebody was after he was already aggravated from a prior caller or something like that. But then the temperature of what you're dealing with, so you got to deal with it accordingly. Because at the end of the day, just like you have your own platform, Jazz, and you delegate how you want to delegate it.
Right.
You understand that from 8 years experience. I understand that from 7 years experience, and Midgie, you about 3 years in, so we all can understand delegating your platform how you want to delegate your platform. And I know that's a trauma reflex from dealing with people prior, but I'm like that. I am the Dikembe Mutombo of the block button.
Dang.
I blocked my grandmama.
Come on, though, man.
You just not too dare.
You just
so we can't knock how he handled his platform that he paid for. That was his money.
Of course not.
And the thing about his platform was that, like, you called in to him. He didn't call you.
That's true.
That's why I never
and listen. Here's the thing. I've heard him chew into men harder than women.
Oh yeah.
It's just the reaction.
It's not just the women. I'm saying that I'm talking about overall. Sometimes his delivery was a bit rough.
Absolutely.
On some things, but
he
also speaking truth.
It made for good entertainment, but it was true because, like, when he told girl you the size of a linebacker, she was.
And you want $500,000, nigga? Bitch, where? I'd have been worse than him. I said, bitch, where?
So
we know you would have been worse.
So because she was big, you're saying she couldn't get a man like
And the
that.
fact that she was big, she wasn't cute, Jazz.
To you. Or to Samuel.
Who?
Well, of course not to Samuel because he likes.
I can guarantee you, not a nigga in the tax bracket above me thought she was cute. Men talk.
You don't know that.
I don't know that. And it's a rarity. It's a like. Listen,
there's some men that like big women. There's some women that like unattractive looking women.
I like women, but big women. But what are the odds of that?
You'd be surprised.
It wouldn't surprise me, but I'm saying, like, what are the numbers on that? Out of
I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's put it like this. Let's put 40 millionaires in a room.
Are they done?
We put 40 millionaires in a room.
Okay.
And we could put 100 women.
I have put some wings on.
What do you think them numbers are gonna be?
I don't know.
Right.
Don't know. I don't know. It's not my thing. So
I'm just telling you how men think, especially rich men with options. Yeah, he might fetishize her.
maybe.
I mean, women think like that too, though, because it's the first thing you see is visual.
Shit. That's why Africa and Jamaica bumping, because rich women going over there buying them young boys. Meet the meat. Meet the meat.
Well, I know it's after. We at that hour mark, man.
Yeah.
We have that hour mark, man.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I love y'all.
Hey, man, appreciate
y'all.
y'all sticking around with us, man. Hopefully, I think Kevin Hart and Chris Rock got a special coming out Tuesday.
Together?
I don't know.
All things together.
Hey, mama.
It's something, but it's in something together. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna see.
Hey.
Mama.
Hey.
Hey.
Like, man, I ain't about none of this right now.
Man, you got me on camera. I'm just waking up. Hey, baby. Hey, Mitch, you see it go.
Yeah.
Get out my face.
But yeah, what's for next Sunday? What we talking
we gonna find something. We're gonna find something.
It's that movie on Netflix that I want to watch. Obliterated.
You
It's
said,
a
what's the
funny,
name of it?
lighthearted movie.
Yeah, it's called Kevin and Chris.
Okay, so y'all want to do Kevin and Chris?
I'm not a Chris fan, but I give it a shot.
Let's do it.
I give it a shot.
Well, send me the link.
We can find something else too. So
I want to watch Obliterated.
Obliterated. Is it new?
It's on Netflix. It's like a terrorist version of Hangover. They thought they saved the world and they done went and got fucked up partying only to find out that they got to do it again fucked up.
Okay.
On Netflix.
Okay. We can do both of them.
Yeah.
We can do both of them. So Obliterated and Kevin and Chris, or Chris and Kev, whatever it's called.
All right.
We can do that. We definitely can do that. So
it's coming out Tuesday, right?
I think I saw Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all sticking around with us.
Love y'all.
Lollygagging and all that jazz. We'll catch y'all
We'll see
next
y'all Wednesday on the Doe Show.
Oh yeah, y'all see Wednesday
please check us out, the Doe Show, and Friday on Urban Illustrated on TikTok, and
Something for the Culture will be back in January for sure. Had to take this little break out.
We know why. We know
you had a whole baby.
A whole life being.
But yeah, we'll be out. We'll see y'all next Sunday, guys.
Yep. Love y'all.
Be safe. All right. Good night.